And even in a way, it's like it's been pushed away. It's like it's not there anymore. It's not even that I'm dealing with it. There's nothing to deal with.
Oh, look, this is just phenomenal. So tell me more about what you just said about how you're feeling in yourself. My own self, you started to say my own self, you're feeling more regulated. Can you just reframe that again or retell me that? Because how you
Yeah.
was absolutely amazing. I just want to capture that again. That was so powerful.
um, just that in like business aside, in my own self, I am feeling like my own emotions and my own abilities. I just feel more regulated as a whole, as a person, and I'm no longer suffering from the anxiety that used to be there all the time, like in my chest. And it's not like the anxiety. It's not like I'm dealing with anxious things anymore. It's like it's not there. It's just gone.
Wow.
So it's like I've surpassed the dealing with process and I now feel like a completely new person.
Wow. This is
it's
incredible.
it's so powerful. And like I was trying to explain it to I think you might remember I briefly told you how I invited two of my friends to the Women in a Mission group. And it was only just that I had very, very lightly touched on the fact that I'm doing coaching with you and how much I'm finding it helping. And they were like, oh, that's so interesting. And I just said, hey, if you're interested, here, have a look at the group. And when I was trying to explain it to them, they were like, yeah, we've noticed something different in you. Like you just seem so much happier and at ease. And like even just being a mum with Remy, it's just second nature now. Like I'm not fighting for life every day.
I've got tears in my eyes, and you know that. And I'm just like blown away because the person who came to me, and what did we just say? We are on session 15, right?
15. Yeah.
15 sessions ago. And you know it had the importance of framing your words. In the past, before you came to me 15
Yeah.
sessions ago, there were some stories that you were telling yourself. So you were living in this anxiety and do you have words for that still or like
Oh, it's like it's such a blurry, distant memory that I find it really hard to even bring it back again to think about it.
yeah,
I know that it was a hard time
yeah,
and that I was really, really, truly like it was make it or break it. I had to do something or something, or gosh knows what would have happened, you know?
yeah.
And I knew that I had to fix myself in order to fix the business side of things. But the things that I've gotten so far that has been the most powerful has been the fixing of the self.
Wow.
I was,
So
you
it's
know,
the
first wanting,
evolution
how do
of
I fix
you.
this?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So you came wanting to fix things external to you, right? So
Yeah.
you wanted to know how you're going to do your business, how you're going to be a mum at the same time, and
Yeah.
you're really focused on your business and wanting to grow that.
Yeah.
And yet what we've gone through more than anything else up until probably the end of last year, the start of this year, we
Yeah.
were really focusing on you.
Self. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes.
evolution, the evolving part of, because you always were that woman. That's what I want you to know, right? You always had it in you. It's just
Yeah.
the circumstances of life and the beliefs that were, that we pick up on through society, through conditioning, programming, wherever that's come from, all of the influences in our lives.
Yeah.
And this isn't about blame or anything like that. It just is what it is. And so unconsciously picking up on all about other people's energies, taking it on board.
Taking it on board is the big one.
Wow.
I am the one that opened those floodgates and I have the choice to close them. And it has made
Preach
the
it,
biggest
girl.
difference in my life.
Oh, do you know how many people, and I'm going to ask for your permission to share this, because you know how many women's lives that your testimony can impact and change and to just
Yeah.
give them hope?
honestly, I wish more people would just do it. It's so important, and I'm going to get emotional just thinking about it, because I would hate to think of where I would be if it wasn't for you and for this course. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Thank you. And you see me on the inside of the group in Women on a Mission, and you see how fired up I get.
yeah,
And you see my emotions come out when I'm talking to each woman, because I'm feeling what you're receiving, what you've been receiving, and you now have that same desire for other
yeah,
women to be impacted. And you know what, Denieka, I want you to know this. Women will be impacted through your Bloom Illusion business because of the woman that you have become, that you have brought from the inside out, right? Because it's
I bloomed.
oh, I just love this conversation, and it was just unplanned, right?
Yeah, it's just I love, like it. I just felt like I had to share it tonight,
Oh,
because I've just been thinking so much about it lately, and just like I wish there was a way for me to somehow convince my two friends who desperately need something, and I want this for them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And you
And
know what?
I wouldn't know how to even, go about sharing that with them, aside from just sharing my happiness with them, and hope that one day they'll,
Yeah,
ask me, so how did you get onto that?
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Look, and I just love that. And the thing is that it is all about choice, right?
Mm.
And it's making that choice. And we had the conversation right at the start, and you were like, no, no, no. And I said, well, we'll just have a chat, right?
Yeah.
And rather than convince you, I showed you what was available, and you had
Yeah.
to make the choice. Okay, I'll have a look at.
To prioritize it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, because it's an
Yeah.
investment. It's an investment of time. It's an investment of finances. And the thing is that you are now your own best asset.
Yeah.
So often we invest in other people's businesses and work with
Mhm.
other people, go into 9 to 5 jobs, and that's great if that's your
Yeah.
thing. And we invest all our time and energy in that rather than investing in ourselves at all, right? So we give it
Yeah.
all out and we forget to invest in us.
In
So
yourself. Yeah.
yeah, and the changes that you've seen, and we spoke about this previously, the changes that you've seen in your little one. And even though he is ever changing, ever evolving, running to stay up with him, but you have created generational change.
Yeah.
Because I love that movie that says it ends with me. And that's what this work does.
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, haven't you? Yeah.
I need to watch that. You
Yeah.
reminded me, because you mentioned it a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh, I need to watch that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I just like the phrase, and
Yeah.
it's a declaration. It's
Yeah.
this is what happens when you make a decision. You put the stake in the ground and you decide.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was absolutely amazing. Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm grateful for you.
Thank you. I'm grateful for you. I'm always excited to have you in my presence, as I am with all of my clients, because I like to attract the clients
Yeah.
that are meant to be here.
Yeah. 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 I would say not anyone who shows up in your team is not meant to be there.
100% agree with that. Because the intimacy retreat that I'm manifesting, I'm just like, yep, every woman that knows that she's meant to be there will be there.
Yeah.
And we haven't spoken actually since I came back from my retreat.
No.
And so I'm a whole different version. So the version that you've known,
You're Gen 2.0.
I'm like, I think I'm 2.6 or 7 now.
It's all right, ever evolving. That's fine.
Or maybe I'm 4. I don't know. Whatever it is, we're evolved. Exactly, exactly. Oh, you are a champion. You're an absolute legend, and I'm just so excited for what you're creating in your business.
It feels good.
It does. It does. Okay.
Mm.
Thank you for that.